Hello, Divine Beauties. Welcome back to my channel, Divine Beauty, where we talk about all things beauty, mind, body, and spirit. Grab your favorite cafecito, your matcha tea, baby girl, your agua, and let's roll with it. So today we're going to talk about, have you ever heard of dressing for the job that you want, not the job that you have? I'm sure you've heard of that before. So kind of like how I tell my girls, the best version of yourself, would that girl be making that decision? If you want to transform your body in the morning when you wake up, will that girl be making that decision? The best version of yourself, would she be making that decision? And is that decision going to help her be the best version of herself? If the answer is no, don't do it. Don't do it. That's simple. A little bit of acting as if, baby girl. Acting as if. So for a while, when I wanted my shop, I started telling myself I had my shop, my salon. I have my salon. I have my salon. I started creating this concept that I had my salon. I started saving as I already had my salon. I started doing little things as if I had my salon. And for some people around me, it did look weird. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't even have it. But I was so firm in it. I was so strong in it. I was so faithful to it that when I have it, and I kept acting as if, so when the opportunity came, I was able to receive it. Okay? That's the same way, baby girl, that I want you to create this new story for yourself, this new concept for yourself. We are going into the new year, and we don't have to wait till the new year to do this. We can do it right now. Circumstances do not matter. What the physical realm says doesn't matter. What your friends and family say doesn't matter. And I know this may be hard, because not only do you have to change the concept that you see yourself in, but now you're creating a safe place for others to accept that concept of you. This is where it gets a little hard, because not only are you doing your homework every day to create this version of yourself, being in prayer every day to know the promises that He has done over your life, that He has given over your life. Like, God has made those promises in your life. And not only are you doing your daily homework every morning, your prayer, spending time with them, believing in that, telling yourself that, and now you have to, like, you don't have to, but now it feels like you have to create this space for others to believe it too. Baby girl, they either believe it or they don't. They either water it or they don't. And if they don't, they can kick rocks. That's simple. Because you do not want to surround yourself. You already have to prove to yourself, not even prove, but you already have to do your daily routine to create this version of yourself, to stay in this. Not only do you do it and, okay, I do it, and then the next day I don't do it. No, it is a routine that you create. So every morning you create this routine, you do this routine, you do your homework. And so if naturally those people don't start pouring into yours, then they can kick rocks. Because it takes so much more energy to have to prove to other people what you see. So for starters, let's start with you, mamita. Let's start with you. Let's create a new concept. Let's tell yourself a new story. But Lydia, it wasn't that way yesterday. I don't care what yesterday was. I'm telling about right now. Right now. What is the promises that you know that God has over your life? Now let me tell you something. What I feel and what I know doesn't always align. It doesn't. I have my days. I have my days where I don't feel it. But I know it. And because I know it, that is faith, baby girl. That is faith. Faith is something that you cannot see, you cannot touch, sometimes you can't even feel it. But you know it. But you know it. Another story, I was told that I would never experience a pregnancy before. And I kept acting as if. I kept, when I would go out with my friends, they would be like, why aren't you drinking that? And I would just be like, I can't. They're like, but I can't. I can't. I would do it all the time until one day I experienced 2 pregnancies. 2 pregnancies. And yes, my babies are in heaven. They're in heaven and they're watching over me, and they're my beautiful angels, and they didn't make it. But the same way that I knew I was going to experience a pregnancy is the same way that one day I know I will experience a full-term belly and a healthy baby. That is faith. It doesn't matter what this person says. It doesn't matter what this says. It doesn't matter. As long as your faith is there and your faith is on him, it will be okay. So, first, what is it that you want? What is it that your heart desires? What is it that the promise that you know that has been planted on your seed, not just from you, but from something higher than you, that you know is a promise over your life? Then every morning, choose to act as if. So if you're wanting to also, let's see, date, and you're wanting that date to be like, you don't just want to date, but you want it to be a commitment, a fulfillment. You want it to be something for life, long term. Then act as if. Act as if. Be that person and attract those people. And maybe you might still attract some people that are not in the same alignment with you. But baby girl, if you're still acting as if, it won't even attach yourself to it. It won't. They'll fall off easily. Completely. Like that. Instead of trying to be something that you're not. Instead of trying to entertain something that you know is not of you. And then, for what? That is energy, that is time, that is your essence wasted. Instead, acting as if, a woman that knows her value, a woman that knows what she wants, a woman that is knowing that she wants commitment, fulfillment, something that's beautiful, that is a foundation. You're not going to go and entertain some boy that doesn't know what he wants. And realistically, that's not even fair to the boy, because now you have put pressure on him that he can't even obtain. So, don't do that. Act as if. Act as if. So, you will